Hello, hello, Valiance streaming here, guys. We're just pouring a coffee. We're in Wurm. There we go. Look at that lovely jubilee. We need that to get us going in the morning. And here we go. We're gonna first of all just get straight into doing what we can do with the boat. Do we need to repair? It's one damage. We've got 3 planks. Let's use the planks that we have. Oh, we have some people in local here as well. Who have we got? Someone called Aluminium, Spliffy, and Tomcat. Something like that. Okay, we failed to repair. We'll quickly do this. I might leave this till the end because it's not very damaged, because it's taking less damage because we're doing 2 episodes a week, of course. Okay, would you believe we repaired 2 walls then? Right, let me just see what we have. What were we up to? What's going on? Tenons. Let's try and get some tenons on first. I know they're low quality, really bad low quality, but let's just try and get some on there while we sort things out. I hope you've all been great since the last episode. Something we forgot to do last episode, because I mentioned that we are premium now. If we have a look, our mind logic has now gone past 20. So is our body control. So that is brilliant. If we can get to 20.10, we'll be able to actually command the large carts. Then wherever we lay our hat, eventually we will make a cart. These might be really difficult to attach, but we will see. We will see. But yes, thank you very much for comments again, and the subscriptions, and just viewing my channel. I mean, it's fantastic. Just for watching what I do makes me want to do it more. It really does. I'm hoping to really get a good amount done today. Let's see. It would certainly be nice to get a vast amount done. To be honest, these are going on not terrible. Let's load the skill tracker to woodworking so we can see. Shipbuilding's at 7.1. Right, that's fine. Keep on going. Is this coffee ready for a sip? Probably not. Kind of. Right, let me look what we've got to do then. We've got to get these 47 tenons on. 39 hull planks. We still need to make those hull planks. Let's let me work this out. Let's get maybe, what do you think, 25 tenons on? Let's get half the tenons on. And let's go and cut some trees down and make some more hull planks and bring them in. We have 1 log in here. Is it any good? Does it weigh anything? We could get 2 out of it. We could get 2 out of that. Yeah. But yeah, let's keep going. I'm really hoping this episode to get close to the end of the boat. We don't really have much else we need to rush out and do. We're fine on food. We could do with a sip of water, but we're right next to it. We'll grab that shortly. It's just a matter of grinding these items on. So I guess we could take a look at the map and where we're gonna visit around first and foremost. Let's take a look. So I still believe if I zoom in, see here's Heartland. I think we're just here somewhere. I think we're literally just here somewhere. So it would be nice once we're in the boat to actually go all around this bay. That's what we'll call it. It's a bay, isn't it? We'll go around there and look. Then we'll probably head east. I want to explore this server first. So we'll head east. We'll take a look around. All around here. We'll go even around the islands. We'll try and go around everything and have a look round. I want to find a spot that's really, really good. Doesn't have to be this server. I know I said that this is the server I'm going to play on. It may well be. But I do want to look at the 3 servers, to be honest, to decide. I want to get the perfect spot for us because we've only got one shot at this. I imagine down here is going to be really built up all around this area. We could look at the community map. The community map would show us a lot more detail. We may well pull that up at some point. I mean, I wonder, see just here, I'm sure someone would have made a way in and out there. So I bet you could deed anywhere around here. Probably already is. Probably already is deeded. Let's just zoom back out. Here's the other thing. What sort of deed do I want to do? Do I want to do one at the water side? Do I want to do a mountaintop deed? Do I want to do a deed under a mountain? You know, have the whole deed below ground. You know, like a dwarven city, if you like. Do we want one out in the sticks, in the middle of nowhere, like a hermit? I would be interested to hear some of your opinions on what maybe you'd like to see. I've got ideas in my head, but I always like the feedback off you folks. So, like maybe a hermity type deed in the middle of a woodland, a waterside deed, like which is kind of a common deed, but they are generally the best types. A mountaintop deed where it would be a hard one to do. A mountaintop deed would be a tough one, or one where we live entirely inside a mountain. We've got to do everything inside. Bear in mind, most of what we do anyway, we will do stuff inside too, build some buildings inside. But the one I'm talking about would be totally inside. So yeah, those are kind of the choices. So either waterside, somewhere on the water's edge, or close to. Somewhere more in the middle, like a hermit. On top of a mountain somewhere, or maybe below a mountain. So yeah, those are the choices. I'll get some feedback off you folks. We'll just see what the feeling is off anyone that wants to answer, if they would. Otherwise, I will totally take it on my own shoulders of what we're going to do. I may well do that anyway, but it's always nice to have some feedback. To be honest, these tenons are not going on bad. They're not going on bad at all. What are we? 15 on. Got an itchy nose again. It's probably too many incense sticks burning. The wife put a beef curry in the slow cooker this morning. It's only like very cheap bits of beef and then kind of a curry sauce, but done in the slow cooker, oh, it goes so tender. Bit of rice with it, beautiful. Not too expensive to eat either. Really, really tasty. But with me being here all day and smelling it, it's not good for me because, you know, mouth starts watering, getting a bit hungry. Oh, I tell you what, I did forget to get. It's a good job I've got all my coffee. I forgot to freshen up my water. We don't have much water in the bottom there. And when I do pick up my water to have a, I say I'll have a mouthful of water. I drink a quarter of these little bottles. I certainly get thirsty easily. Right, so what have we got? 34. Let's get 9 more of these on. And then let's go out and chop some trees down and see if we can get some whole planks. I'd like to go and see if our little tree's grown at all. You know, the tree we planted last episode probably won't have done much, if anything. It's only been, is it 3 days or something like that? Something like that. That's why the walls were not as damaged. We've got 2 walls here, 1.4 and 1.4. I would like to repair them before the end, but we may not have to. I don't see it falling down in the next 3 days. And, you know, I really feel the way these are going on, these tenons, next episode we could finish this boat. I actually am getting that kind of vibe now. We've got plenty of time left in this episode. Plenty of time. I'm kind of hoping we might get all the tenons on and the hull planks and start collecting materials for the stern. That would be stupendous. Can't quite see out the window. There's a boat over there. Is that usually there? The grape and the grain. I don't think that's usually there. That could be it could be these folks. It could be these folks. That tortoise is still out there. But I have to be honest, maybe we're having a little bit more luck this episode. Look, we've got 21 of these tenons on already, and they are poor quality. They are poor quality. What we won't have for this is an anchor. I mean, we could feasibly make an anchor for it, but it would mean also getting more wemp to make a mooring rope. That's a bit of a pain. I think we'll be okay just pulling it up on the shore, because it will come with a lock. When you make buildings and boats and carts now, wagons, they all get built with a lock. So, and you can set permissions of who can use it. Oh, I needed that so bad. I'm actually recording this a little bit later than I usually would. So we're gonna top this coffee up again. I mean, they're not huge cups, these are not. Believe it or not though, I think this flask does, I don't know, 8 of these? Maybe more. Sure feels like more some days. What are we on? 28. Come on, 3 more tenons. Let's get 3 more on, and we're going to go and chop some wood. Shipbuilding skill is going up, so is the carpentry. This is grand though. I'm liking these going on like this. It feels so much better. Plus we've got these bonus skill gains still, look, for another 3 days. we'll actually have those in our next episode as well, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, at 16 skill, believe it or not, we can build a much larger house than this. If I recall, now I could be incorrect here, please correct me if I'm wrong, doing this off memory. When you want to build a house, it depends on how high carpentry skill you have to how big the houses you can build. And I believe that the way you work it out is you need 1 skill for every floor tile that you have. So if you're building, for example, a 2x2, it'll be 4 points for the floor, and it's a point for every outer wall. Doesn't count for inner walls, but every outer wall. So you've got 8 outer walls plus the 4 inside. I believe to make a 2x2, it's 12 points. Upstairs doesn't matter. You can go up as you can't go up as high as you want. You've got to have a certain skill to do the floors, but to actually plan the building, I think it's 1 skill point per floor tile that you take up, and 1 skill point per outer wall. Please correct me if I'm dishing out bad info here, but I'm pretty darn sure I'm right. We've actually got 25 on, I've just noticed. Put those in there. Let's just see what's going on out here. See this? This is our little maple tree, look. That is considerably bigger than it was. It's still only young, but give it time. We'll give it time. Right, so what I intend to do first today is I want to pick a few sprouts and see if I can't get a couple in the ground here to replace what we have taken. We probably won't fully replace them because they can. Trees can spread and plant themselves. They certainly can. Wow. Not so much luck here, eh? We're just looking for sprouts. There's one. I mean, we need a few because we're going to fail on perhaps all of them. Possibly all of them. There's one there. How many have we got? 3. Let's try and get, I don't know. Let's just try and get maybe half a dozen. Don't mind what we get either. There we go, there's another maple one. I can't go too far away. I can't just keep running around getting them because it takes time to get them. So within 1 tile, you can stand within 1 tile. I've got that one. So now I could, because I'm getting this one, I could feasibly move down and check this. I don't really want to do an olive tree. Olive trees are not the best. I think we'll call it there. We've got 7 when we get this one. If we can just get 2 or 3 planted in the ground, it will make me feel just a little bit better when we leave the area. Let's just see if we can. So let's try one here. Plant naturally. Fingers crossed. Let's try and get 3 or 4 of these. Let's try and get them all in. Let's. I think maybe 3 might be more realistic, or even less. Let's see. Okay, we got that one in. tremendous. Try one here. I know we're going on flowers, but never mind. Can't be helped for the time being. Come on. No, that one didn't go in. I'll try one here. So, I mean, we've planted 2 up to now, but I would like to get more than that in. Just a little spread of them around where we've made it a bit naked here. Failed as well. Right, again there. Come on, please, let's get a couple more in. What are these here? They're, oh, that's all those 1 qualities. Okay, we got another one in. We did get another one in. Let's try one here. So we've got 3 replanted here. I mean, that's better than nothing. It really is. That one failed. Let's try again. If I could get 1 more in the ground, I would be, quite honestly, super happy when we move out of here. Oh no. Last one. Last chance. We can always have another go before we leave here to try and put a few in. But now, come on, in. Nope. Of course not. Right, we're going to try for some planks then. What's this tree? Old and shriveled. That's no good. Overaged. We'll take this one. Right, so talking about old and shriveled trees, right? If you cut them down, you'll cut it down and you will literally get 1 small log off it. That's all. If you leave the old and shriveled tree, it will, when it ages next time, it will actually replant itself there and be a brand new baby tree and grow up again. So yeah, old and shriveled will replant themselves. Oh, this feels hot. This feels like I'm making a bad decision here. Oh, hot, hot. All right. Wow, we're doing great on time. Unless it's playing up me. I do have an alarm running in the background, so it will tell me at 55 minutes. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, I do have another question as well. I play with no music on Wurm. Would you like me to put Wurm music on to play quietly in the background, or would you prefer it to not be on at all? I'm kind of either or. Oh, this is 1 quality. This is absolutely no good. This is just good for raising our woodcutting. I mean, we could chop up a couple of logs and just try and repair the rest of the building. But I find it not worth it. If I'm truthful, I'm finding it not worth doing that. Let's just chop this up, raise our skill a touch more. I'm a little bit worried about chopping the tree down with the I can't see where the beehive is. If I chop a tree down with a beehive in it, I'm probably going to die. And I can't see it. I cannot see the beehive because the bees will sting me and it'll be poisoned, and that poison will kill me, I'm sure. The sound of bees disappear into the distance. So they're up this way somewhere. There it is. There's the beehive. As long as we don't chop that tree down, we're golden. All right? We'll be golden. About this tree. Old and shriveled. This one. Overaged. Let's take it. try again. Chop, chop, chop. Come on, we need these hull planks, please. Gosh, we could have probably got another 10 tenons attached by now. Never mind. The wood cutting is going up. So, have many of you folks been doing much of the Halloween stuff? I was meant to ask that. I know my wife, I've been out killing a few things on my main, and my wife's been doing a lot of archaeology and got loads of fragments of loads of really cool things. Sigvard the skeleton is super cool. Okay, I just killed myself with a log. Oh, okay, here we go. 10 quality. But please remember, last episode we had a 9.9 quality tree. And by the time we chopped it up, we only had one decent log. All the rest were 1 quality. We could do with getting nearly all of this at 10 quality. That would be a monumental help. Really would. We're gaining really nice wood cutting here. 10.63. Wonder what our mind logic is. 20.03 now. We need 0.07 to be able to command a cart, and the same for 0.07 to command a sailing boat. We won't be making another boat too soon. I can assure you of that. Just repair these items a little bit. Can't repair the pelt, as I told you last episode. Right. Okay, good. We've got a lot of good here, look. So, let's take these. Let us make some hull planks. Can't see me saw. There we go. Okay, hull planks, 46% chance. It's not like making planks. Planks are a guaranteed success, 100%. They never used to be. They never used to be. Yeah, let's get these hull planks made. What we'll do is make, attach, come back, make, go and attach, etc., etc. I don't think it's worth using these 1 quality logs. I don't. Although we have been attaching these 3 quality tenons pretty easily. We'll see. We'll see how things are going. We're going to need to go drink because our stamina is taking time to come back. And I don't like that. I like speed. Let's have a look. Load the skill tracker, by the way. Woodworking, so we can see. Keep the shipbuilding skill rolling in. Our carpentry skill's great. That's literally building a house, a bulk storage bin, and so far, this amount of the boat. Oh, and keeping the house repaired too. So what have we got? 3 hull planks. I knew this would be the long part. I mean, yeah. We've still got the stern to make. The stern's a bit tricky as well. You need several pieces for it. But it'll be okay. Let's move that pile of logs away. Right in our face. It might be nice to explore this area before we leave, by the way. We haven't explored at all. We just came, we found the tar just up there and says this is a spot. Well, we were looking for tar anyway and going to look for a spot to build the boat. And this just happened to be a nice spot. Oh, what's down there? Oh, it's a seal. We're fine. I just saw the red skull. Look. The red skull is just telling me, warning, don't attack this. It's too high level for you. But it's not an aggressive creature because... Where's it gone? It's got a blue outline. Okay? Aggressive creatures will have a red outline. Good coffee. Very good coffee, in fact. I will one day bring the tin up that I have so I can show you. It's absolutely sensational coffee. It does say on it, use 1 to 2 teaspoons of it, depending on your taste. I use 2. Because I like my coffee strong. Wow, we're not doing very well actually making the bloody hull planks. Never mind putting them on. What have we got? Hold on. 46% chance. We've made 4. How many attempts have we had? I think we must have had about 12 attempts. Maybe I'm wrong. Feels like it. Lots of fails, huh? The joys of starting in Wurm. All right. Okay, so we've got 6 made. We can get 9. We get 3 hull planks per full log. So we're going to get 9. That'll be 12, 15. We're going to get 17 off this one tree. So that's not terrible. That's not including using the little 1 quality logs. I mean, we could make the 1 quality hull planks and mix them in. And then the hull planks would probably be, at a guess, about 5 quality, all of them. I mean, should we do that? It would work. They'd be a little bit harder to attach. But not that much harder, I don't believe. You know, because it'll bring, obviously, our higher quality ones down, but it will increase the lower quality ones. Let's see what we get by the time we've done all these. We won't attach them now. What we'll do... Oh, I messed up there. I've got to stop that. Because my stamina wasn't full. It'll just take too long else. We'll go and put these straight into the bulk storage bin for a minute. Come back to these logs. Make some more. And so on. Right. Oh, can't move very quick. Nevertheless, we stroll on. We're going to get some water in a minute. We're going to drop these through the window into the bulk storage bin. See, look. Because they're 10.54, the highest ones. And the lowest is a 3.59. So that is dragging the quality down. If I take that out of there, the quality average is 9.60. If I put it back in, it's down to 8.93, which is fine. I'm quite okay with that. Let's put those in there. Right, let's grab a drink, and then we're going to cut the rest of that tree up, I think. I think we're actually going to do what I said. Cut the whole tree up into hull planks, take the quality hit, but we'll have more hull planks readily available to attach. Lucky there's no mobs around again, unless somebody has been around and keeping them out of our hair, which is super nice, if that's the case. Right, back on the hull planks. Okay, so we're going to get 8 off these, because one of these logs are not full. They're not full. How are we doing on time? We're still good, I think. Let me just do a quick double check. Oh. Okay, that's going a bit slow, but we're still okay. We have enough time to still do some good work here. See, our stamina shoots back up much quicker because we're full water. I'm very pleased to have 2 or 3 trees in now, though. I must be honest. What have we got left? We've still got 12 hours, 13 hours of our new player buffs. So that's pretty good. What are we on now? This is episode 10, I think. Holy smokes. Such a long time to get this boat made. See, imagine me having left the boat in the open and not in a house for, let's just say, 6 episodes, 7 episodes. There's a chance somebody might have come across it. Not thinking, not knowing. Oh, there's a half-finished boat just sitting there in the middle of nowhere. Finish it. We log in one day on our next episode. No boat. What are you going to do? So the house was, the shack was a must, I feel. Okay, so we know this log is no good. Let's drop that. We've got the 2 low quality logs here to use as well. We're going to use them, but what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure we don't drop the quality. I don't want the quality to go below 5 on these. So what we'll do is we'll make... Come on. Why is that saying that? We've dropped the low quality, the log down on the floor already with the low weight. The saw needs repairing. It's 4% damaged. Let's get a quick repair on that. A really important skill, repair. I might have said this before, but I'll just touch on it again briefly in case I haven't. Repair skill you will find in miscellaneous items. There. The higher your repair skill, the more efficiently you will repair items. In other words, as you know, when you repair something, if you look at that, that's 8.06 quality. I repair that. It's now at 8.05. The higher your repair skill, the less damage something will take when you repair it. So keep your tools a little bit more in pristine shape. Oops, that shouldn't have popped up over there. I don't know what that just did. Google Chrome installed something on my computer. I don't think it did, because I don't actually use Google Chrome. Can we reach a little bit closer now? Right, let's cut these last 2. Is that them up there on the floor? It is. Let's grab these two. 1, 2. Can we do this closer to home? Yeah, we're going to be slow whatever we do. Because as I make these, I want to put it in. I want to see the quality go down as we put each one in. Once we get down to 5 quality, I won't add any more. It's just not going to be worth it to me. But I'm sure we can add a few in for now. Because what have we got in here? Do we have 17? I can't remember how many we needed to attach. Is it 39? Let's just see. Oh, I can't open it from out here though. You can add your stuff, but you can't open it. Which is fair enough. Okay. So let's put these in here. Oh, they're already in there. Hull planks. So what are we at? The quality is currently 8.97. As we make one and I throw it in, we'll see this quality go down. I just don't want it to go down too much. Let's see. 8.53. That's not terrible, you know. That did not go down terribly. We might be able to put all of these in, which would be very, very nice. It would mean one more good tree would give us the rest of our hull planks. But we're going to attach some more stuff in a moment. Come on, come on! Let's just check. 8.13. That dropped 0.40. I'm still quite happy. We're still quite good there. Let me just check this. 39 hull planks we still require. Let's try this one. 7.78. We could potentially get all these in, I think. I think so. Which will give us 23 and only leave us 16 to get. That's not terrible by any means. Let's put it in. 7.45. Yes, we're going to get these in and we're still going to be in the high 6 qualities. I know, don't laugh. We're playing with small numbers here at the minute. Things will get better. We've just hit 17 carpentry. We're almost at 8 shipbuilding, so pretty good. Did we reach 11 woodcutting? No, not quite. 10.7. Okay, so we're going to start attaching again in a moment. Get closer to this finish on the boat. Okay, one more log to chop. 7.16. We're going to attach these hull planks before the tenons because they should be easier to go on. They're pretty much double quality. Lovely night sky, look. See the wisps of cloud or mist shooting along. Right, there we go. 6.89 quality. That was worth doing, quite honestly. Let's get these hull planks out. Can only hold 14 because they are very heavy. Right. Let's see if we can get some of these hull planks on. That will be great. That will be great. We still have some time left. Let's just double check. Yeah, we have some time left. Not as much as I hoped, amazingly. Time just goes so quick. An hour disappears, doesn't it? But that's Wurm. It's a slow game. But I love this game. I really do. It feels like such a good achievement when you actually have completed something. Like, for example, just doing the house. I know we didn't do anything with the floor. It's just packed dirt. We didn't make a roof. It's just a simple 1x1. But it's our 1x1. We made it. This rope tool, I'm going to repair that and start carrying that around. I know it's heavy, but I don't want to leave it here. Not really. I'm going to repair it and put it back down in the corner. We're going to take it with us when we go. Let's place it back over there. So, how are we doing? How are we doing? Oof, we've only got one of the hull planks on. We're not having as much luck putting the hull planks on at their quality as we were putting the tenons on. That's a shame. Should we go for superstitious luck? We were putting them on from this side before. If this don't go on, I'm going to stand that side just to see for superstitious luck. You never know. It went on, but I'm going to go this side anyway. This is where we were having a lot of luck getting the tenons on. So let's see. Gosh, I was hoping to get all these hull planks on that we've got here. And these tenons. Quite honestly, it's just things take longer than even I think. Let's just keep knocking them on there. We've just made 8 shipbuilding. We're gaining a lot of carpentry. Look, 17.1 now. This ship, I tell you, or it's not even a ship, is it? Let's be honest. This boat, I'm going to be exceedingly proud of it when it's done. It's been a lot of blood, sweat, no tears, but blood and sweat gone into it. I don't even think there's been any blood. All right. All right, they're going on now. They are going on. Slow but sure wins the race. I definitely hope we gain a point of shipbuilding before the end of the episode. Gaining a point in something is quite a big deal for a whole point, regardless of what skill level you're at. Playing a new character can be sometimes frustrating, but if you stick with it, you just ride the storm. Believe me, you'll come out the other side and things will just keep getting easier for you. And then you can do bigger projects, more elaborate projects. You can do some things that people have probably never seen before, you know, in the game. And you can make anything from a shack like this to a little hamlet to a total village, town, a sprawling city you can make with bridges and tunnels, and literally you can do what you want in this game and plan it how you want. However, I do honestly advise being premium in this one. and I definitely do advise having a deed, because if you make a big building, a large building, you've seen what a pain it is to repair this one. Even with good skills, not being funny, if you've got a building with 30 walls, floors, ceilings, a second floor, roof, imagine repairing it every week. Good Lord. On deed, your building takes no damage providing you stay with at least 30 days premium. Even when you place your smallest deed, which is 11 by 11, I mentioned this last episode, if you do it, it costs, I think, 4 silver, 21 copper, if I recall. You get 90 days premium with that when you put it down. So it's a long time, and then it only costs 1 silver per month for another 30 days. So yeah, the deed costs, once you get your deed down, the deed costs not too bad. You start putting a bigger deed down, like let's say you put a 50 by 50 deed down, then you might be talking 10 silver a month, which is a lot of money to some people, a real lot of money. It is to me right now, a lot of money. But other people can make that fairly easy, or, you know, if you're working, which I can't. I know some of you in Wurm know my situation, but if you're working, it's not really that much to get enough silver to pay for your month's deed. I do know when I was working, I was paying for my premium, paying for my deed with real money to support the game. You can do it in game, so you can earn the coin in game, but it isn't that easy. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it early on with this character because of the time frames. If we got lucky and got some nice rares and we could shift them on, superb. We would definitely be able to. But for now, this is how we're rolling. We want to get this boat on the water. We almost have half of the hull planks on. 25 will be half. And we're still okay for time. We are still okay, so we're going to keep going. So we may get the hull planks on. At least. And I don't just mean these 3, I'm talking about these 9 in here too. Things are going on. They are going on, slow but sure. As you can see, the quality of the actual unfinished rowboat is only 4.16 currently. It will keep going up a little bit every item you put on. Okay, that noise there is telling me I have about 5 minutes left, give or take, till my hour's up. We'll probably stretch over a couple of minutes. We often do. Okay, let's get the rest of these hull planks out. Start getting them on. We have 25 hull planks left, 25 tenons, and the stern. Again, the stern is a pain. The stern will be a bit of a pain. Because it's like a separate item that we have to build. Let's pull this up again and have a look at the stern on the Wurmpedia. It's so very slow checking it when I'm recording and doing this. Let's keep this going first. So we want to check. Gosh, we can't even click in this. Look, it's so slow. Wow. Wow, that's disgustingly slow. That is not my computer causing that. Believe me now. It's just too slow. I'm not going to mess with that. Let's have a look on here instead. So let's just pull this up. Keep building. Got to keep adding the parts. Let's put stern. So we'll just make this a touch smaller, so maybe we can do both. So the stern, you see, we're going to need another 11 hull planks, 10 tenons and 20 pegs to actually make the stern look. You use a tenon on one of the hull planks and we have to build the stern out of this. That won't be bad. It won't. But then we have to attach the stern, which is only one attach, to the rowboat. Now, I don't know what we're going to do, but the last piece of wood that you attach to the boat is what wood the boat will be made of. So what we might do is when we make the stern, we might look for a certain piece of wood to make the stern the certain type of wood that we want the boat to be. Then when we attach the stern, the boat will turn into that wood. I don't know what. We can't get none of the special woods, not really. Like we can't get lingonberry and thorn. But we could get some of the others. I mean, you could make an oak boat, a maple boat, a birch boat, a cedar wood boat, a cherry wood boat, apple wood boat, orange wood boat, lemon wood boat. There's so many different trees. Linden wood boat, pine wood, fir. There's so many. You can make other ones as well, but they're more specialised to get the actual pieces of wood. So, you know, I'm feeling an orange, but I can't say I've seen any orange trees around here, quite honestly. Because we could quite easily make some orange wood pegs and add the pegs onto the stern last. Maybe next episode we might go hunt an orange tree. So we've got a nice orange boat. Orange wood. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll see. We'll see. First things first though, we will add some more items to this. We'll get the hull planks on and the tenons on, and then maybe go search for an orange tree. It sounds like a plan, right? It sounds like a plan. Okay. How are we doing? We've got one more. We only have one more hull plank made. I think we might attach just a few more tenons. I will have to call it then. But I do feel like we've got a good amount done. I really do. Oosh. I said we might finish this next episode. Hindsight now tells me the boat might be done not next episode, but the one after. Let's just grab these tenons out and add a few more. Let's just add a few more tenons. Time permitting. Time permitting. Oh, I thought it was on. It went all the way across the bar, the 17 seconds, then it stopped and says, nope, you almost made it, but the tenon is damaged. You think? Well, on a good note, we gained a whole point of carpentry today and 1.1 shipbuilding. Very pleased there. Very pleased indeed. All right. Let's see if we can get just a few more of these tenons on. The more we get on now, the less we've got to do next time. But we are definitely now coming to the tail end of making this boat. It's been arduous. It has, getting all the pieces and keeping the building repaired, but it shows it can be done. It takes a bit of perseverance, but once this boat is actually done, wow, will I be a happy chappy. It'll be a big deal. Pushing the boat out on the water and away we go. Another thing that for those who don't play won't know about, weather in Wurm, the wind matters. In particularly when you're out on a boat, especially with sails. You type /weather. Over there it says a gale is coming from the west. So if you're traveling to the east in a boat, you're going to be going full pelt. You'll be going really nice and fast, like 30 plus probably, in a big boat with sails. If there's a gale like that and you're sailing directly into it and you're going west, you're going to be struggling a little bit. You will move, but you'll be going so much slower. And that's a gale. You get a strong wind, you can get a light breeze, you can get a breeze. If you get a light breeze, that sucks no matter which way you're going on the map. A light breeze does not help. It's slow. And these maps, some of these maps are big. They're big. They can take a good time to sail. How are we actually doing on time? Do you know what? I'm going to take the tenons down to 16. Needing 16 tenons, the same as the hull planks. And what we might do next episode is go put the rest of the tenons on, go and chop a tree, get the rest of the hull planks, put the hull planks on as well, then go find an orange tree, bring it back and start making the pegs and things like that for the stern. Exciting times ahead. Definitely, definitely. Wow, we can't get a tenon on now. We're already overstepped the hour, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I just want to try and get this hull plank on. These few tenons on. Oh my goodness, right at the end and it failed. Okay, we'll have a couple more tries. If they still fail, we will have to leave and end it. But I'll start doing the outro at the very least now. So thank you very much for being here with me and sticking with me. And wow, that one failed instant. I clicked to do it and it just failed instantly. I would rather it fail instant than do 17 seconds then fail. But yes, thank you very much for spending the time with me and watching my videos again. If you are enjoying, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. And if you hit the little bell button as well, it'll let you know when I upload my next video. Please give like if you have enjoyed it and leave a comment, especially about if you feel like you would like to put a little bit of your input about what type of deed we should do that I mentioned earlier in the video. I can't believe we haven't got a tenon on for ages. Absolutely ages. What's the damage on it? 41 damage. I've got to get that tenon on at least. 46 damage. I don't want to lose it, otherwise we've got to start making new tenons. 50 damage. This is the worst one we've had. We're going to take it and put it in the box in a minute. I'm not going to let it destroy. Come on now, this time please. Thank you. Let's just try and attach one or two more. I'd still like to get 16. Let's just see if our looks just changed there. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, there really isn't much left to put on this boat. There isn't. We could have got all the tenons on and we'd have just had hull planks and stern. But I wanted to get some of the hull planks out of the way today. Oh, this is frustrating. Come on, come on. We're having a lot of bad luck now. We were doing super at the start of this episode. Those first 25 tenons went on beautifully. Come on. I'd like to just get 2 more tenons on. I know I'm dragging this out. I know I am. I think we're probably, what, 10 minutes over the hour now. But you see, if I can get these two on, I really feel confident next episode we can get all the tenons on, all the hull planks on, and go and find an orange tree. Now that's going to be a bit of luck. We need to be lucky. And start putting the bits together for the stern. The episode then after that will literally be finish the stern, attach it, and off we go. Sorry about the whistle. Hope I didn't blow anyone's ears out. Okay, let's just get this last one on. And then we're going to be heading out, folks. Oh, I thought that was it. It's playing mind games with me. It does not want to let us out today. Okay, this is the one. There we go. Right. So we don't have that much left to do, folks. We really don't. But yeah, I really have to end it there. So until next time, you all take care. God bless. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.